Alright guys, big news just dropped in the MMA world. For massive fights have been officially announced for UFC 327, Khamzat Chimaev's long-awaited return has hit another delay, and now fighters are openly questioning Dana White over some serious money moves. Let's get straight into it. We'll start with Dana White shutting down rumors about the highly anticipated White House card. Earlier this week, reports surfaced claiming the event had been moved from Sunday, June 14th to Friday, June 26th. But Dana wasted no time jumping on Instagram to clear it up, saying the media got it wrong and the date remains June 14th. No change, no delay, just classic fight week chaos getting squashed early. But that's not all. Michael Venom Page is the latest UFC star to publicly criticize the promotion, and this time it's about money. Specifically, the reported $15 million deal signed by Conor Ben under Zuffa Boxing. That number raised eyebrows across combat sports, especially considering Ben has never won a world title, yet he's reportedly walking into one of the biggest paydays under the TKO umbrella. MVP didn't hold back when asked about it. Page made it clear he's not excited. His concern isn't about Ben personally, but about what this means for UFC fighters who've helped build MMA into what it is today.
It's not something that I'm happy about. So what I would say is, when the announcement of the Paramount, big money partnership came, people was asking me, how do you, excited about this? And my answer was, well, what does that mean for the fighters? Until we understand how that's going to translate to the fighters, there's nothing to really be excited about. And then, I heard about the if you want to call it an increase in bonus structure, and this is why I wasn't bothered to be excited initially, because for me that doesn't do enough comparatively to the amount of money that they've just brought in for themselves, and then to see obviously, Dana White, he's always been quite excited about going into the kind of the boxing world and kind of doing other things like the slap fighting and all that kind of stuff. But then to see it and how quickly he values people away from, how highly he values people away from the sport that kind of built his reputation. It's just upsetting, to be fair. It's disappointing more than anything. And that's probably all I'll say.
Meanwhile, Carlos Prates is firing shots of his own, this time at Conor McGregor. Rumors had been swirling about a potential Prates versus McGregor matchup, but Prates says he hasn't received anything official from the UFC. Still, he made one thing very clear: if the fight ever happens, he believes he knocks Conor out.
Everyone, Carlos the Nightmare Prates right here. A lot of you guys have been asking me about the Conor McGregor fight, and I didn't got anything from UFC yet. I'm really happy you guys saying my name. Of course, it would be a huge honor for me to fight against him. I really want the fight gonna bring me the title shot. JDM, Conor McGregor. To be honest, I think that fight is hard to happen, because Conor McGregor is 5 years without any fight, retired of MMA, and after 5 years he wouldn't back to fight against the most entertaining welterweight in the world. Nothing against him, but everybody know, I know, I would hurt him bad, I would knock him out. So I don't think it's the right way to make a comeback of the huge superstar like him, But if you want to fight, I'm here, I'm ready. Let's see. I'm waiting. UFC send me something, any name, any place. I just ready to fight, but of course I want the title shot. So JDM, Conor McGregor, let's work.
Speaking of staying ready, Sean Strickland is already back in the gym just days after his win over Anthony Hernandez. Johnny Walker posted a clip showing Strickland sparring again almost immediately after fight night. Love him or hate him, Strickland's work ethic is undeniable. 2 days removed from a fight and he's already back getting rounds in.
What's up, guys? This is an example of a human being, fighter, badass motherfucker. Just fought this weekend. He's already in the gym today, sparring. The guy is here.
Let's go. I'm trying to embrace my inner Brazilian, you guys. I'm trying to be a bad motherfucker.
The guy is here, bro. What the f? You wanna beat up? You wanna kick some ass? Go. You get ready, because he's coming for you. Let's go.
Now shifting gears to a powerful story, Charles Oliveira reflecting on one of the scariest moments of his career. Back in 2015, when he fought Max Holloway, Oliveira suffered a neck injury that temporarily caused him to lose movement on his left side. At the time, he genuinely feared his career was over.
Describe kind of what it felt like in there to experience that.
Cara, na realidade eu perdi o movimento do lado esquerdo inteiro.
Yeah, it really wasn't exactly that. You know, I lost movement on my left side in there in the fight, and I think a lot of people didn't know what I explained what it was, so they talked about the esophagus and all of that. But you know, the reality of it was an injury to my neck. There were talks that I could have been paralyzed because of that, but the reality of it is that I lost movement on my left side. You know, it was no joke. You know, I was told that in the ambulance, the guys were trying to put an IV in my arm, and I wouldn't even feel it because I just couldn't feel my left side. So I was scared that my career was over.
He described being in the ambulance unable to feel his arm as doctors tried inserting in 4. There were even talks of possible paralysis. Fast forward to now, and the rematch is set 11 years later, with the BMF title on the line at UFC 326. In another major move, Robert Whittaker has officially confirmed he's heading up to light heavyweight. After years at middleweight, the former champion says he's ready to test himself at 205. Whittaker admitted he can still make middleweight, but he's questioning whether the weight cut has been holding him back.
Most likely.
Oh wow! So you've finally sort of decided to go for it with 205.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. I know a lot of naysayers, a lot of things on the internet saying small this, small that. Shut up, dude. Like, I want to give it a go. It's, you know, it's yeah. I'm on the tail end of my career, so like I've got to try rather than just thinking about what ifs.
Like, what was the final thing that you were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it, man?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. There was never really like a nail in the coffin. It was more just like, I've been playing with the idea for a long time. During the break, I was training at a heavier weight. I want to lock in and move in to this weight division. And I don't know, there wasn't really a final thing. Like, because there's no doubt in my mind I could make middleweight. I can make it still. Like, I can lose the weight. But I just don't know if it's like, if I'm getting the best out of myself, you know, having to cut that weight.
He also gave his thoughts on Khamzat Chimaev, especially after watching Hernandez lose to Strickland. Whittaker made it clear there's levels to this.
You've been in there with Khamzat, man, and Sean Strickland's taking defense is pretty good, but we haven't seen him in there against. Like, would you say Fluffy and Khamzat, it's two different levels when it comes to the grappling? Would you say, like, in terms of the way the strength? And, yeah,
absolutely night and day. Like, having been in there with Chimaev and seen, and everyone who saw what he did to Dricus, like, it's not the same. It is not the same.
And that brings us to the Khamzat situation. Nasruddin Imavov revealed that a fight between him and Chimaev was initially targeted for December, then pushed to February, but an injury to Chimaev scrapped those plans.
Final news yet, no contract signed or whatever. Like one of the last discussions I had with them was with Hunter Campbell and Mick Mena in Doha, Qatar, you know, when it was a Doha event. And the thing that they told me is that they wanted to schedule the fight against Khamzat for December, then for February, but then Khamzat got injured and they were thinking about when they can put this fight. But nothing confirmed yet, and we spoke recently with Mick Mena, the matchmaker, and he was kind to see the fight against Khamzat, but we don't have final approval or whatever.
Elsewhere in the MMA world, Arman Tsarukyan had a lighthearted moment that got fans talking. During a live stream, Nina Drama was cooking for Merab Valishvili, and Arman jokingly expressed jealousy.
Wow.
You gotta try it.
Who's cooking that? Oh,
Nina cooked.
I cooked it.
I'm jealous. You cook for Merab, you never cook for me.
Okay. Well, no, we tried cooking, remember?
Chicago.
In Chicago?
My chef tried, not you.
Okay, well.
Okay.
We'll cook in Armenia.
Next time when we are in Armenia, you cook for me.
Okay.
No camera, nobody, okay?
All right, Armin, I'll talk to you later. It was really good talking to you. See ya, bye. Bye.
Have fun.
Okay.
Take care. Talk to you soon.
Okay, talk to you soon.
I'm
Bye.
a bit busy right now.
Okay. I can't take him anywhere. You can't take him anywhere.
Then there's Joshua Van, who shocked fans by admitting he didn't even realize Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson fought in the UFC. He said the first time he saw DJ compete was in one championship.
You were sitting down with DC, and he was talking about the greatest flyweight champion of all time, and he said Pantoja. You said Pantoja, and then you guys forgot about our boy Mighty Mouse, and you're like, you said, who's that? You said, who's Mighty Mouse?
The thing is, You must have been just talking.
No. Like I
no, come on, you know who Mighty Mouse is.
I swear to God, like I didn't know he was in the UFC. I saw his highlight.
These kids, man.
You didn't know he was kidding. No, Mighty Mouse was in the UFC.
I saw him fight.
Oh my God.
In one championship, and I remember his highlight was everywhere when he knocked out the guy with the flying knee or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess it was like his revenge or something because the guy knocked him out with a knee or something. That videos I see a lot.
I mean, Demetrius Johnson is probably by far, without a doubt, the greatest flyweight champion of all time.
But you honestly didn't know him.
I never watched his fight.
Training footage also surfaced of Caio Baralho being pushed to the absolute limit by the Fighting Nerds team. Intense atmosphere, full gym support, and championship-level preparation. And Michael Chandler? He's back smashing pads, heavy hands flying, looking locked in and explosive as ever. Now let's talk UFC 327. 4 major fights have been officially announced for the April 11th card in Miami. First up, Josh Hokut gets a huge opportunity against Curtis Blades. Hokut is still unranked, but he's being thrown straight into the fire against the number 4 ranked heavyweight. Blades is coming off a split decision win after bouncing back from his loss to Tom Aspinall, so this is a high-stakes matchup for both men. Paulo Costa is returning at light heavyweight against Azamat Murzakanov, a fresh divisional shift that could shake things up at 205. Dominic Reyes takes on Johnny Walker in what promises to be an explosive light heavyweight clash. Reyes is looking to rebound after his knockout loss to Carlos Ulberg, while Walker has had a rollercoaster run but remains one of the most unpredictable fighters in the division. And in the welterweight division, Kevin Holland faces Randy Brown. Holland has stayed incredibly active, fighting 5 times this year, while Brown is looking to bounce back after his main event loss to Gabriel Bonfim. Before that, Brown delivered one of the nastiest knockouts of 2024. That's it for today's MMA update. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay locked in for all the latest MMA news. Catch you in the next one.